Hey friends, one more Watcher of Realms video. Let's see. Of sign in, I'm gonna put the music off. Okay, that seems better. Pantheon. Energy as freebie is better. Gems are also useful, can be used for certain things. What's there? Mailbox has something. Unclaimed rewards. Okay, I did not claim this. How? Okay, there must have been something. What did I not claim? Okay, so redeem shop. That's a good number. I am waiting for it to become this to be able to pick that up. But this is, yeah, I can assemble quite a few things using this. I don't want any of that. I would rather encash with this and this. I don't care about a chat bubble. It might sound very cute, but who cares? Yeah, it sounds also for me very girly. So I'll leave it at that. Uh, what do I say? Is there any other? Yeah, so there is fresh. Oh, brilliant. So I get to challenge again today and crack something higher and keep collecting these points, which is actually nice. I can pick up a lot of things. I'll come back. Let's get out of here. The good part is obviously I'm 2 months old into my third month now. But in the first one that came when I had just started off, at that time I just struggled to gather and complete, which I'm able to. And there are certain people who are doing rankings, which is amazing. So it gives you that particular thrill of collecting resources which can be put to use. Let's find out what's here. Okay, so I have these insignias. I can use that and pick up these resources. That's it. And there is something else. There's always two parts to it. So I have some heroes. Earlier, I would not have multiple hero options. Here, there is a clear requirement of heroes of certain types, certain families with certain levels of awakening. I pick those. So now I do a quick deploy. I can always go and search. But instead of that, there's an option of a quick deploy. So the game basically picks up 3 eligible ones from the multiple options available. If there are no, then it says you don't have enough. So it's already done, and I just do a start. And it starts. In 30 minutes, whatever it does, those gems will pop in. So that's that. Let's look at what has popped in today. So this starts in 24 hours. Time to fetch more gears, artifacts, scavenge pieces. I've been waiting for this one because there are a few. I would like to pick up these prizes, but at the same time I have to do farming of particular types of gears. So I was just waiting for this to come in. I mean, there's no point in farming without some benefit, additional benefit coming. So I just, in a week, everything comes. So just need to schedule my farming of certain types according to that week. It doesn't make a damn difference. I go slow for a day or two. Having said that, this also, the gears that I'll pick up, I will level them up and pick up whatever this is. Let's do a lucky scratch. It's available daily. This can be the top reward. So let's see if I'm able to crack this in the next 4 days. Uh, this should be over. No, it still has 7 days. I'm not into it. I still haven't moved into this particular role. I do have to fight a war, so that I have to remember sometime during the day today. Idle parts. So, oh, that's nice. So when a 3-star shows up, I get an opportunity to just sell the 3-star off. So I'm going to, this is the one that showed up free, sold off. I did massive farming yesterday to be able to complete off quite a few stuffs, and hence I let this one go. I did not do this. It was a tall order. I could have just done one, but I just didn't have time and could have just got this. But that's fine. This is the one that I'm keen for trying. Because I'm looking at, I've cleared a particular level and hence I can do premium gear farming in this particular area. Certain resources through which I can get other types of gears also. So this is the one where I thought that I will hold off and do more farming instead of that one. So I let that go. And here I might aim for a ranking. Though it's just the beginning and people have already gone hammer and tongs. Wow, it's just started an hour, less than an hour back. And this is like huge. So the moment I see there's being massive competition of farming in this, I then go easy and let things just be. So that's why I gave this up. The one that I'm going to aim for now is Gear Raid 1. I have reached a particular level and hence want to collect those resources. So, and as I'm proceeding forward, I will obviously cross 2,500 points. So I will collect the things which are the milestones below, but I also would like to be a top rank. That's my plan, to get this, and let's see. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, let's go and collect things from here. Okay, very interesting. I'm going to put this on auto. As this happens, and do some things which I need to do. Yeah. It really helps to sometimes, if I'm not interested in going crazy, focused for points, then just put this and let it be. That's it. So that ensures that the game moves forward in its own kind of a way, and that's totally fine. Okay, so like to cross 10. I am at 9-4. That's fine. Next time. I'll also do the same in Nightmare 2. Okay, this is also done. Now let's go out. Yeah, all these coins, guild coins, are useful for me because I have certain purchases to make to complete one criteria, which is this Odyssey. Yeah, make 10 purchases in the guild shop to proceed forward. So I'm slowly proceeding forward on this. This gives me a costume of this hero, very, very important hero. One of the top, she's an epic and a top hero in the game when it comes to invigoration and buff. And obviously, someday it'll end up in getting this hero, which is a legendary arbiter esoterist free. So that's it. What else? Yeah, let's do this. This provides me resources for multiple areas of the game build ups. Oh, I did not get any demon soldier today. This is useful. This is useful. Actually, all useful. Let me see if I can. No, I'm still short 402, so still have to wait it out. But when I look at the BP, there's not much of a difference there. I need that to significantly change. It needs to go above the suggested, the current one, to be able to move. But I have come in a short period of time quite far. There are people who've been playing this game for a year, which is like 9 to 10 months more than me, that have reached 160. Of course, it's quite an achievement because comparatively it's a very high each level now is going to be tough, and it requires time grinding to get those resources that can impact things. Let's go in. First things first, collect this. We're planning to increase and introduce a few things, which is actually good. I have these already done. Gluttony, I have to see whether I would like to pick up. Is that hero of... Yeah, I have to do an awaken one. I want to see what the last one is. When deployed, gains 3 stacks of talent immediately. Oh, so I don't want to depend on... I have this generic soulstone which I don't want to use on this guy. And cost has come down. And each stack of talent has 9% chance of turning basic attacks into enhanced attacks. So already picks up 3 stacks of talent at Awaken 5. Yeah, we pick him up. I am going to build him forward, so that might not come in the shop. And I do have things. So got him. And we complete this as I build forward, because I'll show something. Heroes have to be built. For some aspects of play. So he's now sealed. I just need to level him to 6 stars gradually. But he, from his talent and delivery perspective, only the power aspect is less. Otherwise, in terms of the specials, he can deliver completely. What did I want to say? Yeah. So in this, there are faction trials, and these primarily involve that particular faction. So yeah, families are called factions over here. Like this one requires a particular type. So there is no faction, but it needs a mix of certain types of heroes that have to be engaged. So let me look at this one. Maybe it's different. So esoterists, yeah. So trial of esoterists. So when you look at, obviously this is a little tight. I will go into this. So these are all the esoterists that are used. Now he's a common one, Ajax, but when you look at everybody else, they have got this mark, the blue thing, clearly marked. I don't have any lord of this particular type. Even the epic would be brilliant because it would buff everything. So what happens is this particular faction requires, this play requires only heroes from this particular faction. Allows. So it really is important to be able to build heroes for that. So yeah, one has to build. Okay, having said that, has to, one doesn't need to. There's nothing like a has to. Okay. Currently I'm doing a lot of auto clearing so that I can actually use the insignias and increase this as I move forward. I'm still a few months away from completing that. But here's the good part. Let's go back again. Whenever I complete it, I will obviously get all these resources to do my pulls and get more enhanced or get newer heroes, but this shows up in the game. At least it has already showed up twice. This is the third time I'm seeing it, and it shows up also in some of the competitions. That with this having reached over here, the moment I reach here, instantly one of the legendary heroes pops up from the list showed over here. And this is how, after completing, I really wanted Zilitu. You can see the last one in legendary, Zilitu. And she was the one that I got for clearing gear raid 18. So all three, grade 1, 2, 3, 18. Level 18 I cleared. The moment I cleared, I was able to get Zilitu, who is an important hero that links up with my Solkadin's lord. And yeah, she has some very unique capability, a much bigger range, and obviously also deals with flying enemies. So I'm still building her, but slowly I'm reaching. She's current level of my gameplay, delivering brilliant stuff. So that's that. And her attack speed at 600 is massive. This ensures that her normal speed of attack intervals is 2.6, which is reduced to 1.2, which means she's just hammering it away. And that really helps because that attack is X in say 2.6 seconds. But if in 2.6 seconds it doubles the speed, which means it becomes 2x, apart from various other things. So that's that. Okay. As you can see, I started the day with low energy and now the energy is also adding up. I'm going to do a farming of XP because I've taken this XP bonus thing, so I will use it up because it helps to level up heroes. There's a quick one, I call it Quickie. And it also helps in completing some of the daily activities that is part of these daily quests. So, oh, I keep forgetting. Actually forgot knives are there, which means something is going to happen. That's the redeem shop, so I have no plans there right now. Yeah, I would like to go into the treasure hunt. There's 3 more of these available. No. Yep, got it. So once I got it, I head to the next because that's the top reward for this one. And now I have to aim for this. So I have 2 from the lot. No, I almost thought I got it. Okay, fair enough. That's good. Yeah, let me show a raid. So yeah, let me show a raid. That'll be fun. I'm in the arena and I'm going to raid. Am I using Zilitu? I just forgot to see. Yeah, so you'll see why I love her. She's brilliant actually. So you can see on the right hand side the number, that's the cost, and below and with the hero there are numbers, and I put it on auto, so the ultimate, she fires and does her thing while I'm talking, and the number next to the hero shows the moment that number touches, that particular hero becomes eligible for deployment. Now my strategy is Zilitu, and then immediately I put Solkadins. So yeah, there is a strategy to knock off before the other fellows. and then which square I put so that Soul Kittens can do the thing. The strategy over there is to get the hero much faster and earlier. So I lost the middle one and hence I'm getting beaten up. So then this devil hits my thing. Okay. I'm waiting. There you go. And boom. So this is the one, this is the round that I usually win. And then the fellow goes and hits that soul crystal. And then who is the last one standing? That's the key. This is the time when I put my healer in place so that she doesn't die, because these are badass characters. And I wait for this guy to come close, and then Soul Kitten fires. I'm still holding Vienna special, and this is the one where I consolidate my win, even though they are hitting much earlier. They're hitting at least 3 or 4 seconds earlier, and that's why they are getting away with it. And now I deploy my last hero. And all the specials I'm doing manually to the end. It's done. And they are still struggling, which means this is the spot where I score. Now this has moved into the dangerous part, and I have to really manage this well and ensure that there is quality healing of all types. And if this guy gets knocked off faster, which means, because there is one interesting thing in that strategy. While they can beat me on time, but because these, at this, which is I think the 4th run, is where they get screwed, because these, each run has more powerful enemies that come, and hence this is the spot where I win. So they win earlier, and many times I have won by 1, 2, 3, 4% over here, because I have prepared for this last part. Those enemies kill all those fellows, because here they come in a sequence, so they come one by one by walking far, and I kill them using all my heroes. Over there, all the 3 land up fairly quickly, and then they become difficult to be handled. So yeah, it's a strategy. Sometimes that strategy wins, sometimes this wins. But one has to work out. I see the team, and then accordingly I go. I can always also refresh. Every 15 minutes there is a refresh of the team available. The first team looks weak, but there is one hero, which is Dolores, and she just turns the whole game around. So she could be 100,000 base, BP less, but it doesn't matter. The buffs that she gives turns the whole thing. So that's why you'll find Dolores in a lot of the defenses. I've got her at 5 awakening, but I'm waiting for the costume, which should enhance her further. So yeah, participating in the arena daily is one of the quests. Over here and over here too. So yeah, so you can see about half an hour of blah blah blue. I have to buy one thing, which is also a part of the quest. There is another very good thing. So since I'm leveling up heroes, I'm going to pick up these, because these become fodder. Since I'm selling off the 3-star heroes that I get. I pick up from here with the gold that I get from the game. And I don't pick up the 3-star fellow because that's with gems, totally not required. And I have a few refresh options left. I'm picking up this auto fight, and with the refresh, I finish this, I pick up all the stuff that is available through the gold, because gold comes from within the game. And then I don't need to pay attention through the day once, because this refreshes every hour, but every hour I'm not going to be looking at this to collect blah blah. And currently I'm comfortable with the autofight stock that I have, so I don't, but sometimes I do pick up if it is 40% off with gems. Early days I used to do that because it's quality of life for me. I could be doing other things and this could be happening on the side. Since I plan to do farming, I am lining up a lot of autofight storage numbers, and that ensures, now I have reached the gems, so I just stop it. And the Gear Raid 1 farming should be really useful for me, and that will ensure not just ranking but at the same time a lot of gears that I'm looking for. And since I have advanced a level higher in Gear Raid 1, I will be able to get access to some material that I can use to forge new gears of other types also, which I don't get from Gear Raid 1. So yeah, those are things. Yeah, so I guess I have covered most of the stuff. I would like to believe sometime during the day I will go and do. So story mode is complete, which I have which is uploading, and you'll see it. And now it's daily challenge to get to do certain things and ensure that I collect all these resources which I can use in the store to pick up things which I would like. Also, there is some amount of guidance because there are older players, so I click the ranking to see what are the kind of heroes being used, and it's something similar to what was used yesterday. So I would go with some idea of heroes. So this really gives you an idea as to what are the heroes to be used, from type of heroes to be used. And when I'm looking at it today is a lot about physical damage and burn damage. A combination of physical damage, burn damage, and magic damage, and a lot of buffs there. So and each of them has got a lord. If you see, this is a lord, the crown that is there. So each one has a lord. Cyrus is a lord. You can see the crown. So they all bring mostly lords who buffs the team, and lord is usually the one that is common big buff provider. And yeah, one does that. Some people have already got Dahlia, so they are using that. And yeah, so this gives me an idea as to the kind of heroes I will use for today's thing. I will record that and subsequently upload it. But I'm going to sign off for now. There's enough stuff that I've shown as to how I proceed forward in this. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and cheers.